Yeah, hi guys. How are you doing? Very good evening to all of you. Okay, we have done around 5 6 lead code problems already. So, now what we will do in today's class is we will discuss very small things. So, what are those small things? Like, what other things we can do with arrays? So, and why we will learn that, what we will do when we will learn those small things, so we will use that in problems which we will have to solve later. So we will do this. Okay, so okay, let's start with today's class. We will solve some lead code problems in the last, but yeah, we have to cover a lot today, so please be with me guys. Okay, let's start. I'm not that good at drawing, but trying my best. Okay. So let's do the first problem. So the first problem is, okay, the first problem is, uh, what should we do? Yeah. Given an array, we have to shift all the elements to right. Got this, sir. Got this. Understood. So explain, sir. Explain. Little confused. Little confused. Yeah, we will do that. We will do that. So what I'm trying to say is, that suppose we have a array. एक array बना दिया आपने, समझ में आ गया वो. That we got. We understood that you have created one array. Okay. Let's have some elements in that. Okay. We have something around, let's suppose, 2, 4, 8. And the indexes are 0, 1, 2. Okay, sir. तो कह क्या रहे हो आप? What you are saying? What you are saying? You are saying that you will shift all the elements to the right. So how we can do this? How we can do this? Shift this to here. Okay. Shift this to here. Okay. But where this 8 will go? Where this 8 will go? Should we have to create one memory location and shift 8 there? No, 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 no. So when we will shift 2 to here, so what will happen? So we will have 2 here and we will have 4 here. So this 8 will go at 2's place. So we will have 8 here, like this. So if you have understood this, okay, hello Surya, how are you doing? Okay, if you have understood this, so can you tell me one thing, like suppose if we have one array, and the elements in it are 2, 8, 9, 11, 0. So these are the elements in that array. So if these are the elements in that array, sir, so if you want to shift all the elements, so what will be the output? What will be the output array? Can you please ping in the chat, guys? Can you please ping in the chat? What will be the output? Whatever we have discussed, according to that, what will be the output? So the output will be like this. 2 will go here, okay. 8 will go here, okay. 9 will go here, okay. 11 will go here, okay. And this 0 will come here. Understood, sir? So it will be something like 0, 2, 8, 9, 11. So this is what we are expecting. This is what we are expecting. So if we are expecting something like this, so how we can achieve it? It's simple, right sir? It's simple. So what we can do, we can do something like this. Just let's scroll it a bit. We can do something like this. What we can do? Anyone tell me what we can do? So what we can do, sir? Simple. What we are doing, we are just shifting that element to the next place. So can we write something like this? ARR of I plus 1 at I plus 1, just put ARR of I. Or what you can do, sir? ARR of I, put here ARR of I minus 1. Both will do the same job, sir. Both will do the same job. So okay, I think this will work. Let's check it. Let's dry run the code. So how we will do the dry run? We will write a for loop. So we will have for int I is equal to 0, I less than n minus 1, n is the length, okay, and I plus plus. And in that what we will have? Just put like this, ARR of I plus 1, put ARR of I in that. Okay sir, ये काम करेगा. This will work, sir. This will work. So let's check, yes or no. Are we correct or not? So this was the array. This was the question array. No, let's not make it here. Let's make it little down. This was the array, question array, and let's suppose this is the output array. तो आप क्या कर रहे हो? You are running a for loop. Let's suppose 4, 8, 9, 12 are the numbers. So what you are doing, sir? You are running a loop, and you are passing the ith element. You are passing the ith element into the next one. Okay, got it. So if you are running from 0, so 0th element will be passed to 0th element. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. 0th element will be passed to first place. Okay, got it. Done. बहुत बढ़िया. So when we will run the first iteration, when I will be 0, for I will be 0, this will happen. But when I will be 1, at 1th place now, these are the same arrays. Guys, these are the same arrays. So at 1th place now, we have 4. And that 4 will be again copied. Similarly, again this will be copied. Okay, this was looking correct, but this is not. So whenever we write a code, what we have to do? Okay, can you explain again the concept? The last place goes to index 0. Okay, yeah, Viraj, that the data will be lost. That's what I'm trying to explain. So what we are doing, sir, what is happening is we are losing the data. It's not working as what we had thought in the starting. Correct. So what to do? So one thing we learned here, we should always dry run the code. This was my motto. we should always dry run the code. So how this will work? How this will work? How this will work? Think. So when we started from the starting, it did not work. It did not work. So what should we do? What should we do? Should we try from the end? Should we? Let's try that. So now again we have to create. Okay, I will now copy this array from the next time, because we have to create it again and again, and that is not required. 11 2, not 2, make it 32. Okay, yeah. So what was happening? We were losing the data. So what we can do, sir, कि start from here, store this into this one, then 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 store this into this one. हाँ, ये सही लग रहा है सर. This is looking right. Again. Sir, explain it again, sir. Explain it again. Yeah, we will do it. Wait. Let's bring it little down. Let's bring this little down. हाँ. So what you told, sir? What you told? Try to Viraj, I didn't understand what you want to say. Second array, we copied this here, we copied this here, we copied this here, we copied this here. In this way we are not losing the data. But sir, you told that this 32 has to be stored here. This 32 has to be stored here. We are losing 32. Yeah, we are. What we can do, we can create one variable. We can create, we can create one variable, and let's name that variable as a temp. In that temp, what we will do, we will store 32. So how we will store 32? The array name is A, so we will store A of 5 in that. Okay, that this is not clear, right? Wait, let me make it little clear. What we will do, we will create one variable temp, and in that temp we will store A of 5, and after that we will run the loop. And when we will run the loop, when we will come out of that loop, we will, at the last, what we will do, we will put A of 0 as temp. समझ में आ रहा है, sir, what you are trying to tell? Can we make one more array for this? Yes, Viraj. Why can't? Why we cannot? We cannot. We can do that. That's completely okay. So, see, to create one more array or what to do, I will tell you many small things today. Very small things. So, what to apply, where to apply this, you have to decide. And how you will get this? When you will practice, you will understand that what we should apply here. I will tell you many small concepts today. Today, mostly we will end with 1D array and we will move on to 2D in the next class. Okay. So what you told, sir? Okay, let's write the code first, sir. Then we will see what you are telling. Let's write the code first. Okay. So what we will do? I told you, or a temp variable. Okay. So what you told, sir? What you told? You told to write a for loop, and before that store the value in some temp variable. So let's make it little. Let's make this to little right. This is a very good advantage of using this. We can alter it. So sir, let's make a temp. Or let's make a temp. In that temp, store that last variable. The name of the array is A. So A of 5. Okay. In that temp, we have stored the last value. Okay, got it. So now run the loop for, okay, so we are starting from here. So should we write like this? Int I is equal to n minus 1, I greater than 0, I minus minus. Let's see, is it correct or not? Let's see that. Let's see that. So what we are doing, we are running or a temp. Okay, what we are doing, we are running a loop. From the end to the starting. Like we are traversing from the end to the start. We are doing this. We are traversing from end to the start. Okay, got it. So remember one thing, people. This problem is not a specific problem. This particular thing we should use in another complex problems. So we have to understand this in that fashion. Okay. So what you are doing, you are starting from the end and coming to the starting. Okay, you have already stored that temp. Okay, so what to do now? Can we do like this? ARR of I. Can we store ARR of I minus 1? Can we do this? Will this work? Finally? And once when the loop will end, can't we do like this? ARR of 0 is equal to temp right? Okay. So let's dry run this one. Just a second, guys. Getting a call actually. Okay. So what we done? So let's dry run it. Okay, let's take this place. Let's use this place. Yeah, this will work. So initially what we have done, we have this thing. So in temp we have stored 32. Got this? Everyone okay with this, sir? Okay, so now I'm creating the same array here. Okay, to see what is happening. Okay, 2 3 4, yeah, it's 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now sir, you are starting the for loop from the end. From this side. Okay, got it. For I is equal to n minus 1 means here the value of n is 6. So for I is equal to n minus 1, that means for I is equal to 5, when we will go inside and 5 is greater than 0, that is correct. When we will go inside, so here we will have ARR of 5. In that ARR of 5, we will store ARR of 4. That means we will store this 11 at this place. So this 11 will go here. Got this, sir? Okay, now again for the second iteration, I will be I minus minus. So I will be 4, sir. I will be 4 in this case. So when I is equal to 4, so this will be 4, this will be 3. So at ARR of 4 here, we will store ARR of 3, means we will store 2 here. Okay, next iteration, again I minus minus. So I minus minus means now I will be 3. So for 3, this will be 2. At third place, we will store the second element, 9. So in this way, we will store 8 and 4. And now again I minus minus, then I will be 0. I will be now 0. Now I will be 0. When I is equal to 0, is 0 greater than 0? No. So it will not go inside for this case. It will come here. It will come here. So for a of 0, we will store temp. We already have temp here. So now we will store 32. So have we shifted all the elements? Have we shifted all the elements? Yes or no? Have we shifted all the elements? Tell me yes or no, guys. Come on. And can you not write this code by yourself? Can you not write this code by yourself in the IDE? Is it not possible for you? If you are able to write this code by yourself, then please put a thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat so that I can understand, like you can do it by yourself. Okay. Okay, guys, we are done with this problem. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead for the next problem. So what is the next problem, sir? What is the next problem? What is the next problem? So the next problem is, we have an array. You have to insert an element. You have to insert an element at some index k. You have to insert an element at some index k. So we have an array. We have to insert an element at kth position. Okay, getting this question, sir, getting this question. Just explain this little bit, then we will be clear. Just explain this little bit and we will be clear. Okay. So, what to do? What to do? What we have? We have one array and we have to insert an element at kth position. So, let's take some examples. We have one array. Let's not make a box. Let's make it simple. We have one array and that array has some elements 2, 8, 9, 11, 7 like this. And what we have? We have one element. We have one element called suppose 19. This is our element. And this element has to be inserted at second position. Means what you are saying, sir, that this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are saying that this at k is equal to 2, this element has to be inserted. Means here we want 19. So if we want that, so what we have to do? If we want that, so what we have to do? We have to just shift these elements like this, and we will have 19 here, something like this. We are expecting something like this. Initially the array was like this, and now what we want? We want something like this. Okay with this? Yes, sir. Understood. So, okay, what is happening, sir? What is happening? That the length of the array is increasing also. The length of the array is increasing also. So we have to use a new array. That's for sure. We have to use a new array. That's for sure. Understood this. So if you have understood this, so let's focus. Let's focus. Okay. So what we will do? Okay, guys, are you sleeping? Are you getting everything? Are you getting everything? Can you please put Y in the chat so that I can understand that, yeah, you are understanding this. If not, then please put N in the chat. If you are getting everything, please put Y or N. Okay. Very good. So what we will do? We have to use a new array, that is for sure. And what we will do is, see, the previously the question was 2 8. Okay, just a second. The question was like this. The question was 2 8 9 11 7. This was the question. And what we want now, we want something like a new array with one extra element in that. So something like this. So focus guys, focus. See, come on. As we can see, sir, the first two elements, there is no impact on that. If we see the index 0 1 2 3 4, the first two elements has no impact. Or can we say the elements before the position k had no impact? Yes sir, we can say that. Before that kth element we have no impact. So what we can do? We can just simply create a for loop, copy the elements from our array which is given. Suppose the array which is given in the question is ARR. Copy that into output array. Let's name our array which we will create is output array. Copy the first two elements. Okay sir, yahan tak ho gaya. We are done till here. It's okay. We understood. Now for the kth position, what you will do? So first step is copy elements as it is till k, means before k. Basically I want to say before k. First step is done. Second step, whatever element sir you want to copy at kth position in the output array, so in the output array at kth position put that element. Okay, so what will be the third step? New ARR n plus I is equal to n is the index of inserted. Yeah, correct Viraj, you are correct. Viraj, you are completely correct. So ये हो गया sir. Now ये our this also happened like this thing. The at kth position the element also came in. See, we are clear till here. Like in this one we are done till here only. And now what we have to do? We have to copy these elements from our ARR to output array, and here the position will start from 2, that means k, and here the position will start from k plus 1, because at the kth position we already got one element. Yes, we already got one element. So we have to just run a for loop and we will just copy these elements in this. So how we will do this, sir? How we will do this? Copy the rest elements. Copy the rest elements. So sir, iska, can you please write a pseudo code? We didn't get everything. Yeah, I will do that. So first what we'll do, we will create an array. We will create one array. So that array output, int output, new int, And what will the length of the array? What will the length of the array? The length of the array will be ARR dot length plus 1. Okay, I have to increase this little bit. Yes. So first create one array. Done, sir, done. We have created one array. Okay, if you have created one array, first step was to, and we already know that we have the element called, element is something, let's make the element as element only. Okay, we have something called, we have two things. We have one called element and the another, just a second guys, someone is on the door, just a second. Okay, so we have two things. First thing is we have one element, and second thing we have the position. So suppose the position is k. Okay, got it. Now before k we can just copy, so we can run a for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than k, I plus plus, and what we can do, we can just copy those elements, so the output array is out, and in that ith position we will copy ARR ka I, ARR I. This is the first step, sir. This is the first step which you told. This was this one. Now at kth position put that element. Okay, this is simple. So for the second step, sir, just at k, just put that element. Okay, and for the third step, what you have to do, sir? You just have to copy the rest elements. So for the third step, how you will copy? Again, you will run a for loop for, but the interesting point is we will run the for loop from where? Int I is equal to till k we have elements now. So I is equal to k plus 1. Okay, I is equal to k plus 1, and we have I less than n plus 1, I plus plus. Okay, sir. And this we are getting. We have some doubts, but we are getting what you are trying to explain. Okay. So what we will do now? We will do it simple. We have that output array. In that output array, we will simply we will put, what we will put? ARR I minus 1. Understood, sir? Understood this. And finally, print out. If you have understood this, can you please put Y in the chat? If you have understood this, can you please put Y in the chat? If you have any doubts, please put doubt in the chat. If you want me to explain again, please put again in the chat. Simple. Okay, let's go ahead. So what you are trying to teach us, sir? What you are trying to teach us? Okay, someone is telling to explain it again. Wait, see. So what was the problem? This was the problem. So what we had to do was, please be focused. Please be focused. Just come on. So we had one array that had 2, 8, 9, 11, 7. Okay, and we have to put one element called 19 at second place. Problem statement, we are okay with the problem statement, sir. That code we didn't understood. That particular code we didn't understood. So this will shift on the right side and 19 will come here. This will shift on the right side and 19 will come here. This we understood. So what we will do, the first step which we discussed was copy elements as it is till k. Means we have to put the element at kth position. Here kth position is this one. So before k, the elements will remain as it is. Before k, the elements will remain as it is. So just copy those from the first array to the second one. Okay, that we did here. From int I is equal to 0, I less than k, I plus plus, copy that in the output array from whichever array is given. Okay, simple. This we got. So what will happen till here? Let me make that output array here. Okay, again we will make the output array 3, 4, 6. Okay, 3, 3, 6. Okay, so this is one array. So we are doing the dry run again, guys. We are doing the dry run again. So what you have to do, you have to focus on this problem now. So what we are doing, sir, we are just running this for loop. This one. So we are just running this for loop. In this, we are running from 0 to less than k. 0 to less than k means less than 2. Means we are running a for loop from here to here. And what we are doing? We are copying the element from ARR to output array. So just copy. Sorry. What is happening? Yeah. No. Yeah. Just copy now. Just copy the first two elements because we have to just. What is this? Why this is happening? Let me just see what is happening. Okay. Yeah, just copy these two elements. Okay, copied 2, 8. Okay, so we have copied the first two elements. Now see, sir, at k is equal to 2 we have to enter 19. This is simple. This is at the position where we want to enter the element. Just write out k is equal to element. this one, just write this one. This will work. Okay, so when we will write this, so at k is equal to 2, we will get 19. At k is equal to 2, we will get 19. Okay, so now we are okay with this. Third one, copy the rest elements. Okay, now there is a catch, guys. There is a catch. What we have to do, we have to copy. See, we have to copy from second place till 4, and one more thing, that has to be put from third place till 5th, right? We have to copy from ARR of 2 and paste it to out of 3, right? So what we have to write this like this. Wait, so what we have done, we have written something like int I is equal to k plus 1. So the k value was 2. So we will start 2 plus 1, that will be 3. So we will start with 3. And we will go to n plus 1 smaller than n plus 1, means till the last element. We will go till the last element. So n plus 1 means here n value is 6. So here I should be less than 7. So it will go up to 6, right? Okay. Now focus, guys. In output array at third place. In output array means what we are telling? In output array at third place, put the element which is at 3 minus 1 place. So what we are doing? ARR ka second place element should be placed in out ka third element. Okay. Means this one has to be placed here. This one has to be placed here. Understood, sir. Understood. This we got. So 9 will go here. Again we will go. Again loop will increase. I will be I plus plus. So it will be now 4. I will be now 4. So when I will be 4, so this will be 4, this will be 3. So from the third place, it will copy at the fourth place. From the third place, it will copy at the fourth place. So 11 will come here. And again that 7 will come here. Now tell me, guys, have you understood this? Guys? Can you please put a Y in the chat if yes, or a doubt if no? Okay, thank you. Let's go to the next problem. So what is the next problem? Okay. Have you guys done the Leetcode questions? The Leetcode questions which we had sent you in the chat. Have you done those? Can you please confirm, guys? Great. Please try to, I'm repeating again and again, please try to solve those questions, because only then you will be able to proceed. Because as of now the questions are easy, but when we will go further, like after 2-3 classes, you have to solve Leetcode medium or some Leetcode hard questions as well. So if you will not do these, then that will be like they will go tangent. They will not come perpendicular. They will just go tangent from the top. You will not understand everything in that. You will not understand. Okay, unable to code for pivot index. That's great, Khushbu. You have to put this in the Telegram group. Because see, we have more than See guys, see, the the harsh truth is, like, around we have 200 people in that class, in that Telegram group, right? 200 plus people. But how many will go to product based companies? Can you please tell me? Can anyone have a good guess? How many out of you will go to a very good product based companies? From that Telegram group, how many will go to a good product based company? That's something correct, Tusha. This is the harsh truth. This is the harsh truth. The reason is, what is the reason, sir? Why we are doing this much of hard work and you are demotivating us? No, I am not demotivating you, because what will happen? You will come to the class daily. I know that you will come to the class or you will watch the recordings. But with this, you have to solve assignments. If you are not able to do, you have to discuss those, and you have to discuss those. So only then you will, and you have to revise as well. Only then, and many few people will do this, and they will finally reach here. This is the harsh truth, guys. I don't want to, but yeah, if you will do these things, come to class daily, solve assignments. Wait, let's change the color. Come to class daily, solve assignments, discuss if not done, and also discuss if you have done this. If you have done the problem, you have to discuss then also, because suppose you have done that problem in X way, someone will tell you Y way, so you will have a broader mindset. Okay, sir, acha, this we can think in this fashion as well. This we can do in this fashion as well. So for this broader perspective, you have to discuss. Okay, and after that, once suppose we complete arrays, you have to revise that as well. So this is the process which we have to follow. This is the truth, guys. This is the truth, and yeah, you have to do it if you want. This can be like among 200. We can have 50 people here, but for that you have to follow these rigorously. Everything. Okay, let's not deviate from the topic. Let's go ahead. Okay, now the next question is, what should we do? Let's do delete element from array. Yeah, delete a element from an array which is at kth position. Can you guys please tell me how we can do this? Similar means, can anyone explain this? Yeah, I will not go ahead till I hear some answers from you. Yes, very good, Tan. Very good, Tan. Nice. Very good. So again, Yeah, Viraj, you are also on the right track, but it's the answer is partial, it's not complete. Again, what you have to do? So we have this array, and I will tell you guys, you will think that what, sir, what you are teaching, these are small problems which come inside a bigger lead code problem. That's why I am telling you these, because the problems which you have to solve in the next classes, that will need this. That's why we are wasting our time on this one note. Yeah, correct. Now, Viraj, you are completely correct. Okay, so we have suppose 2, 8, 9, 11, 0. So, sir, now what you have to do, sir? You have to delete this 9. That's simple. That's simple, sir. Create one new array. Uh, Obviously, that will be of, suppose it's of length 5, then it will be of length 4. Done, sir. That's done. Now, copy the first two elements. That's also done. That's also done. And then remove that and copy this. That's it. Simple. Simple. But there is one catch. There is one catch. If we don't have to use any another array, then how we will do this? Then how we will do this? I know you are not aware of what is time complexity, what is space complexity, but when we are going to use another array, so this is impacting our space complexity. So we can reduce the space complexity if we use a single array. I know that you don't know what is space complexity and time complexity as of now. We will do that in the later classes, don't worry. But I just told you something, that if we will use the same array, then we will enhance that code. We will have a better code. Okay. So how we will do this, sir? If we want to do this problem using a single array, then how we will do this? Tell me. We can swap element to be removed till end and remove. That's correct. What we can do, sir? What we can do? Suppose this is the problem. We have 0, 8, 4. If we have to delete this one, suppose we have to delete at first position. So what we will do, sir? What we will do? We will start a loop from that position, and we will just copy the elements from the next ones. Copy the elements from the next ones to the previous ones. In this way, we can remove this 8. Sir, iska you have to write the code. You have to remove the element at kth position, then shift 1 back. Yes, Khushbu. Correct. So, sir, write the code. The logic we are getting, but I don't know how to write the code. Sir, write the code. Okay. So, how we will do this? Okay, I will leave this for you. Guys. And okay, today we will solve those 3 Leetcode problems, by the way. But all the problems which we are discussing now, you have to code it down. This is your homework. I'm not coding it down because I'm just explaining them, because you will need them later. But you have to code it down to have a better understanding. You have to code it down. Okay, so let's go to the last problem, a very famous problem. Reverse a array. So now I will tell you how can we approach the same problem in 2 different ways. How we can approach same problem in 2 different ways. Suppose this is the array. The array name is ARR. And what output we are expecting? We are expecting something like this. Yeah. So method 1. So sir, it's simple, it's completely simple. What we can do is, we can see it, sir. It's completely visible. We have to iterate the array from the end to the starting. We have to iterate in the array from the end to the starting, and we will take the element, copy it from the starting to the end in another array. Simple. Simple, sir. Simple. What we will do? Again, sir. What we will do? We will iterate in this array from the end to the start. We will iterate in this array from end to the start, and one by one we will copy the elements in the output array. Let's name this array as output array from start to the end. Okay, what you are telling is, sir, what you are telling is, you are telling like this. Are you telling something like this, sir? Ki yes, Viraj, you are correct. So what you are telling is कि सर यहाँ से iterate from this side, take the element, copy it, 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 like this, sir, like this. Understood? This is simple. This is simple. So again, as you can see, we are using one another array to do this. What we are doing, we are using one another array to do this. So how we can achieve this, sir? I will write a very nice code for this. I will not use a for loop. We will use a while loop. So how we can do this? Acha, this we have to do. Understood? So what we can do? Let's start. Okay, this is too bold. Let's take this. We have something called int code. What we will do? We have something called int I is equal to 0. And after that we have j is equal to n minus 1, right? We have j is equal to n minus 1. Okay. So what you are doing, sir, you are taking from one from starting and another from end. Is it something like that? Yes, this is something like that. We will have a while loop. Please pay attention. We will have a while loop. I will be less than n and I will be less than n and j will be greater than equal to 0. Okay, means what you are doing is you are iterating in one array from 0 to last and in another array from last to 0. This is what we discussed. This is something what we discussed. Okay. Now what to do? Just put. Now what we will do? Okay, what was the array name, guys? The array name was output of j is equal to ARR of I. And in this, you have to increment I and decrement j. So increment I means I plus plus and decrement j means j minus minus. Have you understood this fantastic logic? Have you understood this? I want you to just give a good code, how we can write a very complex and good code using while loop. Have you understood this, guys? Please confirm. We can write this using a for loop also. But this will be a homework. Okay. Sony technical is telling no, sir. Okay. Okay. Just a second. We will do a dry run. Wait, we will do a dry run. Okay. So we have something called I, we have something called J. And let's bring this little, take this little on the top so that so that you can see you can see both the things at the same time. Now you can, yeah. Okay, so see, I is starting from 0 and J is starting from n minus 1. What is n here? What is n here? Here the value of n is, the length of the array. So n is 6. Okay, so means in the starting, I is starting from 0 and J is starting from, I is starting from 0 and J is starting from 5. Okay. And what we have to check? I should be less than the length, that is 6, means, and J should be greater than 0. So what we are doing, using I, we are iterating in this from here to here, and using J, we are iterating in this from in the opposite direction, something like that. So when we go inside, what we do at jth position means at 5th position, we put the element which is at the first one. So at 5th position, we put the element which is at the 0th place. So this 8 goes here. Again, I plus plus means this will be 1, and J minus minus, this will be 4. Again, the element which is at first position, so 5, we will take it from here and put it at the end. Again, I plus plus, so again do I plus plus, so now I will be 2. When I is equal to 2, J will be J minus minus, so it will be 3. So the element from the I ka 2 means 16, we will take 16 and we will put at 3rd place from the end, so 16, like this. So now Sony technical, have you understood this? If yes, can you please ping Y in the chat, and we will go ahead now. So this is the one way which we can do this problem. So there is another way, very fantastic way to solve the same problem. Method 2. That method already Viraj had hinted in the chat. Viraj has already hinted that method in the chat. So what we can do, sir, is, can't we use the same array? Why to use another array? So what I am trying to say is, suppose we have some elements in here. We have 4, 8, 11, 6, 0. Can we, so the name of the array is ARR. Can we use that only ARR array and finally achieve something like this? Can't we do like this? So this will do what, sir? This will help to reduce the memory consumption. Sir, what you are telling, you have not told us about memory, what is memory consumption, and you are telling, but you understand this, right? Whenever we use some memory, like whenever we create one array that needs some memory from CPU, right? This is basic. You will understand this. And that memory will be used. So if we are not using that, then in some way we are improving our code, right? In some way we are improving our code. Okay, understood. ये तो clear था, इसमें कुछ बोलना ही नहीं था सर, आप इतना क्यों बोल रहे हो? Okay, तो now see, focus. If we have to reverse the array, can you see one thing? See. It's something like swapping the numbers. It's something like swapping the numbers. Like we have to put 0 here and we have to put 4 here. It's swapping. See, 4 came here and 0 came here. The first element got swapped with the last one. Again, see again. The second element got swapped with the second last one. Okay, 6 came here, and 8 went here. And the middle element remained at its position. Acha. That means what you are telling, sir, just swap the elements. Yeah, we can do that, but please focus here as of now. We can do that text only, don't worry. Okay, so by the way, Tech Sony technical, like who is he? I don't know. Yeah, just wait a second, Tushar. We will do that. So, what is the case? It's kind of swapping. It's kind of swapping. Okay, understood. It's simple. So how do we swap two numbers? How do we swap two numbers? That is simple, sir. We this is the same question we get in our practicals. Suppose int a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 11. If we want to swap, then we take a temp, and using that temp, what we do? We put a in temp, and after that we put b in a, and after that in b we put the temp. Ye to we are doing it from the childhood. When we born, from that day we are doing this swapping of numbers. You don't have to worry about this. Swapping we know. Swapping, sir, we know already. So if you know swapping, so okay, someone asked about even numbers here, right? Okay, just a second. So if there is one more possibility. Guys. Like the number of terms in the number of elements in the array are even 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have even number of elements. Okay, here we have even number of elements. So when we have even number of elements, again we have to swap the first element with the last one, swap the second element with the second last one, swap the third element with the third last one. So what will happen when we will do this? What will happen if we will swap this and this? So 5 will come here and 0 will go there. If we will swap this and this, so 4 will come here and 1 will go there. Okay, and if we will swap this and this, so 2 will go at 3's position and 3 will come here. So can you see that the complete array is reversed? It was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, sir. Logic we understood. But how we will implement this? This is the main problem. Okay. Let's focus. Wait. Just a second. Okay, got it. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to iterate in the array and wait a second, sir. Just a second. So, yeah. Just a second. Let's use the previous one only. Why to create arrays again and again? Yeah. So this, what you have done, sir, that you have created a static array, not static, I should say, a array which has a fixed length. So the length of this array is 6. But sir, we will not get arrays of length 6 always. It can be 8, it can be 9, it can be 12, it can be 19. So we need a general solution now. We need a general solution now. So how to achieve that? So this is, see guys, this is 0th position. This is n minus 1th position, right? This is first position. This is n minus 2th position, right? Are you getting this? Are you getting this? So if we have to swap 0th element with n minus 1th element, so can we write something like this? Can we write something like this? Can we write I and n minus 1 minus I? How, sir? Explain this. If I value is 0, let's suppose n is 5 here. Let's suppose n is 5 here. If I value is 0, so it will be 5 minus 1 minus 0. It will be 4. So we have to swap 0 with 4th position. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. There is okay. Sorry. Got it. 3, 4, 5. Okay. N is 5 here, right? What you are doing, guys? N is 5. Sorry, n is 6. This is the length. I'm sorry. I made it wrong. Yeah. So when n is 6, so this will be 6 minus 1 minus 0. This will be, I'm sorry, 5. Yeah. Sorry. So for this, n value is 6. And what we are doing, 6 minus 1 minus 0 is equal to 5. So we have to swap 0th element with 5th element. Yes, we are doing that. We are doing that only. Again, check for the first. When I will be 1, so it will be 6 minus 1 minus 1. That will be 4. Okay, got it. So the first element will be swapped with the element at 4th position. Again, when I value will be 2, so it will be 6 minus 1 minus 2, that will be 3. So the element at which is at here will be swapped with this one. Acha, okay, means we have to write something like this. Understood. Now I got what to write. So what will the code? Tell me. What will the code? So we will go in a loop for and what we will do? The array name was ARR of I. We will have one temp, right? So in temp, what we can do, we can put ARR of I, and in ARR of I we will put ARR of n minus 1 minus I, and after that in ARR of n minus 1 minus I we will put temp. In this way we will swap this. Is it correct, guys? Is it correct? Let's dry run. Let's do the dry run. Whenever we want to check that the code is correct or not, we will do the dry run. Okay, let's do the dry run. Okay, so what we are doing? We are starting from I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. We are storing that in temp, that first value. So in temp, we have 4. In temp, we have 4. Now at ARR of I, put ARR of n minus 1 minus I. So n minus 1 minus I means that will be the last position which we already discussed here. See, for 0, this is the last position. So let's make that also. Wait, for here n is 4, right? Here n is 4. So if n is 4, so it will be 4 minus 1 minus I. So 4 minus 1 minus I, 0 means 3. So this position. So the element which is at third position, save it at the first position. So 6 will go here, and now the element at the third position in ARR of 3, store that temp. So this temp has to be stored here. See, this got switched. 4 went here and 6 came in the starting. Again, when I plus plus will happen, so what will be done? We have 8. 8 will be stored in temp. 8 will be stored in temp. So 8 is stored in temp. Again, ARR of I, ARR of my I means here I is 1. So if I is 1, so 4 minus 1 minus 1, it will be 2. So at ARR of 1, you will store something which is at ARR of 2. So at ARR of 2, we have 11. So we will store that at ARR of 1. Okay, done. And now at ARR of 2, this is 2. At ARR of 2, we'll store something which is in temp. So store 8. Okay, got it. Yeah, it's getting switched. It is good. It is getting reversed. Now go again. I plus plus. When I plus plus will happen, temp is equal to ARR of I. So now this will have something called 8. This will have 8. Yeah, 8. But sir, see, we have already reversed the array. It is 4, 8, 11, 6. Here it is already reversed. So can't we say something like this? That we should go only till half of the array. Because if we will go again, like, see, this 2 done. If we will go again with 11, so again this will be swapped. 8 will come here, 11 will come here. Right? And if we go again I plus plus, then again these two will be swapped. So 4 will come here, 6 will come here. So we have to go till I is less than n by 2. Okay, sir. This is the important point. This is very important. Will this work for odd numbers also? Let's check. We know the logic. We can check that, right? Odd numbers is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 2, 8, 9, 11. For odd numbers, this is the array. Okay. Swap these two. So 11 will come here, 0 will go there. Okay. I plus plus. Okay, we have to go till I will be less than n by 2. So n is, the value of n here is 5. So I will be less than 5 by 2. That means I will be less than 5 by 2 means, tell me. I will be less than 2. So we have to run the loop from 0 to 1 only. We will not go until 2, right? So swap first this. Again, swap this and this. So 2 will go there, 9 will come here. Okay, sir. Understood this? Now we don't have to go ahead and see. This is already done. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had to go till here only. Okay, got this. Thank you, sir. Okay, got this. Any doubt? If you have any doubt, or if you want me to explain it again, please put again or doubt in the chat. Come on. Now what we'll do, we will do the Leetcode problems. Now we will do the Leetcode problems which we had given as assignments previously. So if you have any doubt, please put doubt, or if you want me to explain it again, I will do that. Put again in the chat. Okay, are you guys alive? Guys, come on. Okay, great. Got bored or something? Okay, someone was asking about pivot some question, right? Where was the pivot question? The question was pivot index. Okay, this question, sir, you have to explain. So what is the question? The question is, given an array of integer nums, calculate the pivot index of the array. The pivot index is the index where the sum of all the numbers strictly to the left of the index is equal to sum of all the numbers strictly to the index is right. क्या लिखा है? We are not getting anything, sir. Give us example. Okay. Let's take the example. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. So 173656. So we have one array 173656. So which element is called pivot index? That element will be called pivot index. Suppose if we are telling that this is the pivot index, it means that the sum of these elements will be equal to these elements. If we are telling that this is the pivot element, then the sum of these elements means 1 plus 7 should be equal to 6 plus 5 plus 6. But see, here we have 1 plus 7 is 8 and this is something around 17. So these two are not equal actually. So this is not the pivot element, sir. So do we have a pivot element here? Let's see. So if we will take this as the pivot element, so the sum of these, that means 1 plus 7 plus 3 should be equal to 6 plus 5. So the sum is 11 here, and here also we have the sum 11, and see, the sum is equal. The sum of both the elements are equal. If the sum of both the elements are equal, means we got our pivot element. Understood, sir. We understood what is a pivot element. Okay. Another example. So what is the another example? 1, 2, 3. And what he told? If the index is on the left edge of the array, then the left sum is 0 because there are no elements to the left. This is also applies to the right edge of the array. Okay. Something like this. And return the leftmost pivot index. If no such index exists, return -1. Okay. So if we have 1, 2, 3, see, if we have 1, 2, 3, next. If we have 1, 2, 3. So see, in this array, suppose if we do the sum like here, suppose we take this as pivot element. So in this side the sum will be 0, as he told. Like if the first element is the pivot element, then the left sum will be 0. And what is the right sum? The right sum is 3 plus 2. Okay sir, understood. This is not the pivot element. Okay, if this is not the pivot element, then let's consider this as pivot element. If this is the pivot element, then here 1, here 3. Okay, this is also not the pivot element. And similarly, if we are taking this as the pivot element, so the right sum will be considered as 0 and the left sum is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So left sum is this one, right sum is this one. These two are not equal, so this is also not the pivot element. Understood till here? And if we don't find a pivot element in the array, then we will return -1. 3 cases are there, guys. We have 3 cases. First, if we get a pivot element, return that. Okay, and if we get the pivot element at the leftmost edge, then the left sum will be 0. And if we get the pivot element at the rightmost edge, means this is the pivot element, then the right sum will be 0. Okay, we have understood everything in the problem. So how we will solve this? Let's read the question once again. So yeah, the pivot index is the index where the sum of all the numbers strictly to the left of index is equal to sum of all the numbers strictly to the index's right. Okay, means if this is the pivot element, then all the elements to left of it, the sum of those, and all the elements to right of it, the sum of those, both should be equal. If they are equal, then this one was the pivot element. Okay, and if this is the array, we got the pivot element on the rightmost side, then the sum of this side will be 0. And if we got the pivot element at the leftmost side, then the left sum will be 0. This we already discussed, sir. So mainly there are 3 cases. We will return the pivot element, first one. Second one, we will return -1 if there is no index that satisfies the conditions in the problem of pivot element. And see here, third one, when the pivot element is at the leftmost position or the rightmost position. For that, we will return 0 or n-1. Okay, understood the problem. So how we will do this? Sir, you have told something. So first thing we have to take is we will have something called sum. Okay, sir, you write it. We will see and we will try to understand. If we will not, we will ask questions. Okay, we will have something called sum, and we will initialize sum to 0, and we will have something called left sum, or let's make it left. We'll have something called left, and that will be also 0, and we will have something called right, and that will be also 0. Okay, got it. So you have created 3 variables, sir. One is called sum, another one is called left, and another one is called right. 3 variables. So what we will do, whatever we have done as of now, we will do the same thing. First, let's get the sum. Of all these elements. So for that, we will run a for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, in that sum is equal to sum plus a of I. In this way we will get the sum. In this way we will get the sum. So now that sum has the actual sum in it. It has the actual. So for this case 3, okay, let's not take this one. Let's take a better example. Okay, let's take the first one. What was the first one? It was 173656. 173656. 173656. This is the array. So till here we will get the sum. Till here we will get the sum. What will the sum? It will be 718,311. It will be something around 28. Okay, we got the sum. We got the sum. Okay, so now what we will do? Now what we will do? Now we will try to check. Now we will try to check when we will iterate to the ith element. When we will iterate to the ith element, we will get the sum of all those elements, and we will check that sum, is it equal to the elements which are on the right side. Whatever you have told, we are getting it somehow, but we are not understanding it completely. We are not understanding it completely, sir. So what I am telling is, we will run a for loop again. We'll run a, just a second guys. Now we will run a for loop again. So what we can do, we can write something like int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. In this we will find the sum till left. How we will do this? How we will do this? We can do this like this. We can write left is equal to left plus nums of I, something like this. So what this will do? What this will do? This will give us the sum till that particular ith element. This will give the sum up to that ith element. Okay. So now we have got the sum, sir. We have got the sum. Now how we will get the sum for the right part? So what is this? What we have done is, see, what we have done is, suppose the I value is as of now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose the I value is 2 now. Suppose the I value is 2 now. So what we have done, we have got the sum of the elements till here. So the sum is 7 plus 1, 8 plus 3, 11. We have got the sum till here. And if we have got the sum till here, so can we get, and if we are thinking that this is the pivot element, so can we get the sum of this as well? Because if we will get the sum of this, then only we will check are they equal. If they are equal, then we will return, yeah, this is the pivot element. Okay, if you have not got this, see again. So what we are doing is, we are iterating in the array. Okay, and what we are doing is, we are getting the sum till I. We are getting the sum till I. And what we are doing? We are leaving the next element and taking the sum of all the next ones like this. And if the sum of this one, if the sum of this one and this one becomes equal, then this one turns out to be the pivot element. So how we will do this? So how we will get the sum of right elements? So the sum of right elements will be something like, we have already got the total sum minus num I plus 1 minus left. In this way we can get the sum of rightmost elements. Yes or no? Yes sir. In this way we will get the sum of rightmost elements. And now what we have to do? We have to check if left is equal to right, and if that's the case, if left is equal to right, suppose now here left is equal to right, so in that case the I plus 1th element will be the pivot element. In that case I plus 1th element will be the pivot element, right? So what we will do? If left is equal to right, then I plus 1th element, just a second. Yeah. So what we will do? We will return I plus 1. Okay sir. We are getting this, but please write the code first, then again we will try to understand it. Then again, and one more thing, like if we will not get a pivot element, then we will directly return -1. Understood this, sir? Understood this. But please write the code first, then we will understand it better. Okay. So if you guys have understood this, can you please put Y in the chat? Can you guys please put Y in the chat? Okay, great. So let's code it down. So what we will do? First, sir, you told to take something called some variables, sum, left, right. Okay, let's take it. Int sum is equal to 0, left is equal to 0, right is equal to 0. Okay, got this. Something like this. Okay, why? Let's not make it like this. Let's take it. Okay, sir. So now what you are doing? You are getting the sum of all the elements. So how we will do that? For I is equal to 0, I less than, what is the array name? Array name is nums dot length, and after that we will do I plus plus. Okay, and in that what we will do? We will get the sum. So sum, we can also write like this: sum is equal to not arr, it's nums of I. Okay, so now we have got the sum, sir. So if we have got the sum, so what we have to do? See, what we have to do? See, if this is the pivot element, we have to, here the pivot element is 6. If 6 is the pivot element, so what we will do? We will return I is equal to 3, right? That index, the index. Okay, we have to return that. Okay, now again run the loop. Now again, okay, we can copy that, we can use that again. Okay, now we can wait. See, we already got the sum. So now we will get the sum of the left elements. So how we will do that? Left is equal to I. Okay, so what we have done, we are trying to summing up the left elements. Okay, we are trying to sum up the left elements. Okay, sir. Okay, array, and that array had some elements. Got it. So the sum was 28 for that. N is equal to 6. We started with I is equal to 0. Okay, so what will the value of left? What will the value of left? The value of left will be 1 for this. The value of left will be 1. And what we have to do, since this is the leftmost value, and if we are thinking that this is, now what will the value of right? What will the value of right? Right will be sum plus nums of I minus left. Understood? Understood this? The value of right will be sum plus nums of I minus left. Why? Why? See, if I is equal to, let's not take I is equal to 0. Let's take I is equal to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3. When I is equal to 3, so here we will have nums of I. So here, if I is equal to 3, so we will have the sum till here, right? So it will be something around 9, 10, 17. This will be something around 17. Okay, and the sum of right will be 28 minus nums of I, means we are subtracting 6 minus left. And what is the value of left? That is 17. That is 17, right? Okay, this is plus. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this is 28 plus 6. That is something around 34. This will be again come as 17. So see what is happening. What is happening is, what we are doing, we are trying to check the sum of the left elements, and we are again trying to check the sum of the right elements. And if both are coming equal, then what we are doing? If both are coming equal, then what we are doing? We are returning that I, because we already found our pivot index. Okay, everyone okay with this? Let's do the, actually I have done little bit of mistake, that's why it got little complicated. Okay, just a second. Let's do the dry run from the starting. Okay, let's do the dry run from the starting now. Let's take I is equal to 0. Okay, sir, I is equal to 0 you are taking. Now left will be again come from starting, and right will be also come from starting. So sir, so when I is equal to 0, so left will be 1. Okay, so left will be 1. And what will be right? Right will be 28. 28 minus left. 28 minus left means he's trying to subtract the whole, this whole. Okay, he's trying to subtract the whole, and after that he is adding this one. Oh, I'm sorry. See, 28 minus left means this is the left as of now. This is the left. So he is trying to subtract left, 28 minus 1, and he is adding nums of I. So nums of I means again 1. So now the sum will be 28, and we will check now here if right is equal to left. Is 28 is equal to 1? No sir. So we will not go in the if. We will again increase the value of I. Now I value will be 1. Now I value is 1. Okay. Now when the I value is 1, so what we will do? We will try to update the left value now again. Previously the left value is 1. Now it will be 1 plus 7, and that will be equal to 8. Okay, and now the right value will be sum plus nums of I. So see what we are doing, guys. What we are checking is, how we are checking. See, if we have the array, let's take the array 173656, 173656. So when one element is called a pivot element, the element is called a pivot element if this sum and this sum turns out to be equal, then the common element is called the pivot element. Understood? If the sum of these elements and the sum of these elements turns out to be equal, then the common element is called the pivot element, sir. Okay, so what we are doing here in left, we are getting the sum of all these, and in right what we are doing, from the total sum we are minusing all these and adding the common element, because the common element has to be added to both, right? The common element has to be added to both. This is the logic which we are doing. Okay, so we will from the total sum we are subtracting the left, and after that we are adding the common element. Okay, got it. So in this case 28 minus nums of I. What is nums of I? Nums of I is 7. Just let me make it like this. 28 plus nums of I, that is 7, and minus left. What is left? Left value was 8. So we'll subtract that and we will get something called 27. So are they equal? No. Again, go ahead. When I is equal to 2, so we will add 3 again. So when we will add, so it will be 7 plus 3, 10, 11. It will be 11. So when it is 11, so sum plus nums of I. Nums of I means the third element. Now I is equal to 2. So wait, I will write that as well. Array of 2. No, array of I we will write. Array of I, current value is 3, right? So yeah, 3. So nums of I. Okay, let's make it nums. Yeah, nums of I is 3. So this will be 3. We will add 3 and we will subtract left. So left is 11. So it is 28 plus 3, 31. It will be something around 20. Okay, we will check again. Is right equal to left? No, sir. Again increment. I will be now 3. When I is 3, so nums of I will be 6. So when nums of I is 6, so we will add 6 in it. So it will be 11 plus 6, it will be 17. See guys, now focus. When this is 17, so we will do? We will subtract that, we will add that 6 first. We will add that 6 first. And after that we will subtract that left part. So we'll subtract that 17. So here also we will get something around 17. Why? Because see, what we have done, we have added these elements on the left. In left we are getting these elements, and in the right we are adding up these elements. So it means this is common. It means the sum of the left element, these ones and these ones are equal. If these are equal, then we are returning the value of I, that is this one. That is, we are returning 0, 1, 2, 3. We will return 3 in this case. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay, let's go to the next problem. So what was the next problem, guys? Let me check. Remove duplicates. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what is the question? This. What is this? What is this? So this is something like this one. See, we have a array containing some elements like 1 1 2. If we have the duplicate elements, if we have the duplicate elements like if we have 1 comma 1 comma 2, if we have the duplicate elements, so we will remove those duplicate elements, the order will remain same, the order will remain same, and we will have empty space or anything, that doesn't matter, something like that. So let's take another example again. The another example is this one. The another example is this one. We have one array here. See, we have one array here. So if we want to remove the duplicate elements, the order will remain same. It will be 0 1 2 3 4, and rest of the places what they have, that doesn't matter. And again we have to get this array, and we have to return k. We have to return k as well. So what is k, sir? What is k? What is k? What is k? K is the number of unique elements. See, k is the number of, here the number of unique elements was 1 2 3 4 5. In the first one the number of unique element was 1 2. So here we returned 2. See, here we returned 2. Here we returned 5. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Sorry, let's go to the next. Okay, we have already 2 examples. Okay, so what we can do here, sir? What we can do here? Take a for loop. Increment all the elements, and check. Okay, and check, are the elements previous to them are equal or not? If both are same, then what you have to do? If both are same, then what you have to do? You have to remove those duplicates. So what we will do, sir? See, first we will have one integer I. Why we are taking this integer? Because we have to return that k, right? So this is what we will return. Okay, I is equal to 0, or we can take it as yeah, that's okay. Yeah, or we can take it as 1, because 1 we can take. We have taken 1 I. Okay, now we will run in that loop. So for j is equal to 1, j less than dot length, what is nums, j plus plus. Okay, so what we are doing, sir? We are iterating in the array, and we are starting from 1. So why we are starting from 1, I will tell you. So what we will do, we will check. No, let's keep it 0 only. Why we are starting from 1? What we are doing, I will tell you. Wait. So what we are doing is we are checking the element at jth position, with the element at ith position. What we will do, we will check the element at jth position and the element at ith position. If both are not equal, means they are unique. So what we will do? We will go ahead. So like this. If we have, what is the array name? It's nums. Nums of I. If nums of I is not equal to nums of j, so what we will do? If both are not equal, what we will do? That means those are not same numbers. Those are different numbers. So we will increase I. Okay, we will increase I. Okay, sir, done. And if both are equal, and one more thing, if they are not equal, and if they are not equal, what we will do? We will write nums of I j. Okay, got it. If they are not equal, then copy that jth element at ith position. Okay, what you are doing, sir? I'm not getting. Wait. And after that, return I plus, okay, plus 1. Okay. So, sir, explain this with a dry run. We will do this. Wait. We have this, guys. See, we have this. Okay. Now we are running in this loop. We are starting with j is equal to 1. So here we have. Let's go little down. Here I is equal to 0 initially, and j is equal to 1 initially. We have this. Okay. When j is equal to 1, so what we do? We come here. We check. Is nums of I not equal to nums of j? Are they not equal? They are equal, sir. They are equal. So if they are equal, what you have to do? You have to do nothing. If they are equal, you have to do nothing. You will go again. So now the j value will become j plus plus. It will become 2. So we will come here. We will see nums of I means nums of 0 means this one is equal to this one. Are they both equal? Let's take this as output array. Okay, let's take this as output array. Here only we will take the output array, guys. Okay, here we will take the output array. Okay, yeah. So now j is equal to 2. Now j is equal to 2. Okay, sir. So, yeah. J is equal to 1. Okay. Now j is equal to 2. Okay, when j is equal to 2, we will go and check if condition. If nums of I is not equal to nums of 2, yeah, they are not equal. This value is not equal to this value. If they are not equal, what you have to do? You have to increase I plus plus. Increment the value of I. So I value will become 1. And after that, at nums of I means at nums of 1, put this value. So what you have done? You have checked. Do you get a different number? If you are getting a different number, then you are incrementing the value of I. You are putting one pointer in the starting. If you got a unique number, you incremented the pointer from the starting element, and after that, at that pointer position, you put the next element. So Initially we had 0 and now we will get 1 in the output array. You guys are understanding this? Are you guys understanding this? Yes sir, we are getting this. We are okay with this. Okay. Again, now it will be j plus plus. J plus will be 3. So now j plus plus is 3. So this is 3. So when j plus plus is 3, nums of I is not equal to nums of j. Nums of I is here, guys. Nums of I is here. So can we write, just a second. Yeah, nums of I and this is j. Yeah, now it is good. Yeah, so now nums of I is not equal to j. No, they are equal, so it will not go inside. So again j plus plus. Now j will be, just a second, I put I is here only. I is at this place. Wait. Now just a second. Now this is correct. Now j plus plus. Now j will be 4. When j is 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So j will go here. When j is here, he will again check. With nums of I. Oh, what I'm doing, man. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's not take I here. Let's take I here. This will confuse you. Let's take I here. This is I. This is the same array actually. Okay, wait. This is the same array. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now it is okay. I here. So now we are again checking I and j. Are they not equal? No, they are equal, sir. So again increment j. So when we will increment j, j will come here. Okay. Now j value is 5. Now j value is 5. So now j value is 5, sir. Now j value is 5. So if j value is 5 and I is here, I value is 1, are they equal? Is 2 equal to 1? No, they are not equal. So they will go inside. If it will go inside, now again increment the value of I. Increment the value of I will be 2 and nums of 2. At nums of 2, put that 2. So now you will get 2 here. And since we have already incremented I will point here. See, we had discussed one problem, one concept of 2 pointer in the last class, and we are using that again. But in this problem, we are not traversing from 2 ends. We are traversing from one end only, but we are incrementing the second pointer on some very particular condition. Understood this? Okay. ये समझ में आ रहा है. This we are getting, sir. This we are getting. Okay. So again we will have j plus plus. This will go here. Since this is not different, nothing will happen. Again we will increment. Wait. These are not equal. So again I plus plus will happen. If I plus plus will happen, so it will go here. I plus plus will happen, so it will go here. I will be 3. And after that nums of I at this position, you will get something. You will get something from nums of j. At nums of j you have 3. So you will get 3 here. Got it, sir. Got it. Again you will do j plus plus. So j will be 6. So now if j is 6, it will go here. It will check. It will not go inside this if condition. It will not, nothing will happen. Again we will do j plus plus. Now j plus plus will be 7. Okay. So it will go here. It will check nums of j and nums of I. Are they equal? No, sir, they are not equal. So they will go inside this if condition. They will increment I. Now I will be 4. And if I is 4, at nums of I, at nums of 4, we will put that 4. Okay, sir, put that 4. Now the I value is 4 and the number of elements in this output, and after that whatever we have we don't worry. Whatever we have we don't worry. So the number of unique elements we have is 5. So we will return I plus 1. Now we will run this. Okay, great. We are getting some error. Okay, this is oh yo, why this is not working? And yeah, yeah, it's working now, guys. It's working now. Okay, this is done. There is one last problem. The last problem was running sum. That is simple. That is completely simple. Running sum. This is a very simple problem, guys. Okay, so we have okay, what we have to do? What we have to do? We have, suppose we have something called like this. We have some elements like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to give the output like this. If we will traverse till 1, we will give the sum till 1. If we will traverse till 2, we will give the sum till 2. If we will traverse till 3, we will give the sum till 3. If we will traverse till 4, we will give the sum till 4, like this. We have to do something like this. This is very simple. We don't have to do any brainstorming. This is simple. I will tell you how. We will write a for loop. And we will, in left, what we had done, we were summing up the elements. That's same we have to do here. That's the same we have to do here. For what we'll do, int I is equal to 0. Okay. Okay, so we have the loop. Okay, sir. Okay, what to do now? At ith position, at nums of ith position, what we will do? At nums of ith position, we will store the sum of ith position and the previous position. Ith position and the previous position. But sir, tell me one thing, that if I is starting from 0, then I will be 0 minus 1 minus 1. So it will throw error because we don't have any minus 1 position in array. So should we do something like this? Because what will that do? See, what will that do? We have this array. This is starting from 1. So it is starting from here. It is not affecting the first element. In the second element, so for nums of 2, we are adding up nums of 2 plus nums of 1. Okay, so this will be 2 plus 1, 3. Done, sir. Again we will go ahead. So now we have to get nums of 3. If we have to get nums of 3, so we will get something called nums of 3 plus nums of 2. So we will get nums of 3, that is 6, and already we have the sum of all the elements in here. So it will be 6 plus 3, it will be, okay, I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Nums of 3 was 3. Oh, sorry. Nums of 3 was 3. 3. So 3 plus 3, it will be 6. Done, sir. So for nums of 4, again, nums of 4, we will be having nums of 4 plus nums of 3. So nums of 4 is 4 and till here we have 6, so it will be 10. So can you see this? Like, this is the same problem which we solved in that left right, when we were trying to sum up left and right. Is this the same problem? Something similar to that? Yes sir, this is similar to that. So let's try to run this. Okay, some issue. Oh, what I'm doing. You have to return that array, right? Yeah, it's working. Okay guys, yeah, we are mostly done for today's session. Okay, we had discussed many things in today's class, so try to revise that. From today onwards we will maintain an Excel sheet to give you the problems and to have a good understanding that how many problems we have solved and what to revise, because you can't go and scroll in the Telegram group, so that's not possible. So we will maintain a Excel sheet, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and yeah, mostly we are done. Try to revise the problems, or else you will forget the things. Okay guys. Okay, nice talking to you. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, no doubts. Great. Let's meet in the next session. Yeah, bye guys.